This is a story of a naturally gifted young South African who it always seemed was born to be a boxing champion until he was confronted with a battle he never thought he'd have to fight.
My name is Mzuvukile Magwaca, known as All Bones. I'm a former boxing WPF champion of the world in bantamweight. I started boxing at the age of 8 where my uncle took me to the gym when I was young. I used to go there and sleep. They wake me up when the gym is over. Then one day I decided to train with my pajamas. That's where everything started in East London. From 2006, I moved to Cape Town. I joined the local gym. When I was 15, I got selected on the team. We went to SA Amateurs, and then I bring a bronze medal from there. And then when I was 17, I was selected in the team again. We went to Limpopo. Unfortunately, I bring nothing there. And then 2008, I didn't got selected on the team. And then we decided on 2009, I turned professional.
The young contender's mother, Pumla Magwaca, soon came to see that her son was made for this.
I got the name All Bones because it used to be my late uncle's ring name because of he was skinny back in the days. Growing up skinny as well, they decided to call me All Bones as well. So it's like a family thing. My biggest supporter is my mom. My mom supports me very well. From day one, man. Even when I was still amateur, she was supporting me. Wherever I'm going, she's there. Even if she's not there physically, but she's praying for me every time.
Sometimes, it was not like that for the boxing because I was young, so I was scared. Now, I'm not scared because I know him. I know he's gonna win all the time. I'm happy because I know now he's gonna be okay.
When 2018 rolled around, Mzuvukile was the IBF Bantamweight Intercontinental Champion.
All right, here, this is my 3 belts that I have. So I got this belt when I was fighting Jose Gonzalez from Mexico. The Mexican guys are hard. So we went 12 rounds. I ended up winning the belt on a unanimous point decision. This one here, I was fighting the guy from Ghana. I won the fight here in points again. This one here is a world title. I was fighting here in Cape Town in the Midway Hall. The guy was hitting hard, coming to me the whole time. I won the fight on a split decision. The fight was very close. My record now is, I've got 25 fights, I think. Then I've got 3 draws on that 25. And then I've got 1 loss recently. Then I have 21 wins. Winning a world title is every boxer's dream. Once you reach that dream, you feel like, yeah, this boxing thing is really happening.
Then, just as the champ was within 2 fights of his dream world title, he came home to chaos.
I had to stop competing 2018 January because I got injured. I got shot due to a robbery here at home. I got shot on my left leg, on my thigh, where the bullet broke my bone. I had 3 surgeries on my leg. The incident affected me a lot because boxing was the only thing that I was doing. I had no other job, I had no other qualifications. I was lucky enough because the doctors said, they were like, the bullet went next to the vein. If the bullet hit at that vein, I could have passed away. So after my injury, I had to forget a bit about boxing. I had to find a job. My neighbor had a construction company. He hired me as his driver until I stopped working with crashes where I have to find another job, which is training people, teaching them boxing.
Which brought the badly injured but not broken fighter to the academy of Mike Munyemni.
Mzuvukile came to the gym about 5 years ago. He was introduced to us by one of my mates in a boxing ring announcer, Devin Curra. He was like looking for work for him. And I said, look, bring him here. Let's see what he can do. And then he came through. He's got a good energy. We hit it off quite well. And that's how it happened. I saw that Mzuvukile still had a deep love for boxing, and it came out in his coaching. Even though he was coaching on one leg, he couldn't walk. When he was in the swing of it, he was in his element. He forgot about the leg. It was unreal. It was just so cool to see a guy who couldn't walk, literally boxing in a coaching situation. So I said to him, look, let's put the gloves on, let's play around a little bit, let's have a little bit of fun. I'll hold pads for you. And then I said to him, look, do you want to box again? And he was like, actually, yeah, I think so. Cool, let's go. His journey back to fitness was quite tough. The surgery took quite a long time to set. The bone was completely shattered, pins had snapped. It was a very traumatic experience. For him to have a leg that was literally dangling on skin, to be able to skip and run and box and do everything he's doing now is nothing short of a miracle.
Though Mzuvukile would say he was fine, Mike could tell that he was suffering. But he had a fire inside, which pulled him through.
The most difficulty is to come back. Now you have to prove to people that I still got it. You have to work more than before. There's a pressure, there's these young boys that are coming up. They want your name. So they've been saying, now he's old, his time is over. As someone that is coming from injury, you have to show them that I'm still there. I'm still there, and you're not gonna take anything away from me.
From hitting the bags to time in the ring, Mike began to realize he had a viable fighter on his hands.
Mzuvukile's best attribute as a fighter is his heart. To come back from what he overcame is incredible, and nobody can really do it. So his mental fortitude is great. But in terms of boxing skill, he's got a jab that's like lightning. It's vicious. It controls everything. I call it the general. It just takes control of the whole fight. So he's got a nice, unique fighting style, something that guys won't be used to. And it's going to be very cool to see him back in action.
I'm feeling grateful, man, and excited because this is my first title fight after my injury. It's a Western Cape title, yes. It's not a big title, but it's something big for me. It's coming back into it. Feeling so grateful. I never thought after my injury I would be fighting for the Western Cape title. Even in 4 rounds, I couldn't even think about I'm gonna fight back. So now that I'm here now, I'm so excited to show my boxing if I still got it.
Since Mzuvukile won an exhibition about 2 years ago, ring announcer Devin Currer has marveled at his return.
It's the most insane sports story in South Africa in the last 10 years. A guy who got shot so badly that he couldn't walk properly, getting into a boxing ring, skipping, running, cycling. These are all things that you have to do on your feet in order to box. Never mind get in the ring, dance around and hope the other guy doesn't hit you. Mzuvukile is going to be fighting Nasipi Mlangazi. It's going to be for the Western Cape Junior Featherweight title. The guy he's fighting has got wins and losses. He's been around the block. He's in his weight division, so it's a fair fight. It's a fight that Mzuvukile needs to see what he has after his first career loss. If he comes through tonight and he wins that title and he looks spectacular, or he gets a good win, there's future fights, but it's one fight at a time. Then you can go to the next fight, but it's always going to be fight by fight.
It's fight night is here. The day we've been waiting for. I prepared myself enough. Now it's time to work.
All the work Mzuvukile has done, from physiotherapy to sparring with guys from outside gyms, everything came together on the night as he proved too much for his opponent to handle.
It feels good to have a belt back. It's been a quite long time. I'm feeling happy right now and excited as well. I can't really say how do I feel about the fight because I was just warming up and then boom, the fight was over. I knew the fight won't go distance, but I didn't expect that it's gonna be too early. My leg was amazing. I never experienced any issues with my leg this year. No pain, nothing. I'm good.
The night the champ thought his career was over, he just had his first child. Now, that feeling of promise has returned.
Future is bright for Mzuvukile. I'm looking forward to my next opponent. I'm still young, man. Not really young for boxing, but I'm still there. I can still do it. I believe in myself. I believe in my boxing skills. I believe that I can still make it to the top.
There's still plenty of fight in those not-so-old bones. Mzuvukile Magwaca stared fate in the face and didn't blink. He is a hero for all of South Africa to embrace and celebrate.